Usher Raymond, please come to the front. Who was that at the New York show? Because it was definitely not you, honey. Are we using clones now? I know we should have listened to Orlando Brown when he was talking about Hollywood cloning people. And the audacity for Usher to respond and insult people's intelligence. Why are you playing with fans like that? Also, I know that man is playing us, because in his next performance, after the suspicious performance, he removed his cap and had no sunglasses on to prove it was him. But you know who is really going through the most in this tour? His wife, Jennifer Goycochea. Allegedly, she's now being forced to reveal who the clone is. I mean, I don't think she can, but this tour has definitely had a lot of drama. Like recently when Usher brought up Gabrielle Cheyenne for a super steamy segment to his song, Can You Handle It? But when she sat back, stayed stiff, and clearly didn't want to play along with his advances, Usher literally stopped the music, gave the crowd a smirk, and said, I don't think she wants to be on the stage, and had his crew march her right off. That single clip went viral, and Gabrielle even had to defend herself online.
They told me that it was a possibility of me going on stage, but they didn't confirm that until it was closer to time for me to go on stage. And of course, you're getting to go up on stage. Why would I decline that? But you also don't know who you're going on stage for. Me solely, I went to the concert for Chris Brown. It's nothing against Usher or anything like that, but I'm more of a Chris Brown fan than I am of Usher. So of course, it would have been a different reaction with Chris Brown. It wouldn't have been the stiffness or whatever.
Anywho, back to this clone situation, guys. Okay, first of all, can we talk about the visual evidence? I looked at the footage, and I'm sorry, but some angles look like Usher, and then 2 seconds later, it looked like a completely different human being. This guy's mouth and jaw structure are completely off. And what is up with that ridiculous hat pulled all the way down over his forehead? It's like he's using it to hide his face, plain and simple. Something else that people clocked is that the real Usher has hand tattoos. A star is on each hand between his thumb and index finger in the thenar area. Now, I paused and zoomed in on so many frames with the area of the hand exposed in the performance that was making rounds and didn't see the tattoos. Interesting, right? Look, if somebody can consistently show me video proof of definitive Usher wearing a hat pulled down all the way to his nose like that at other live shows, fine, I'll believe it. But until then, y'all just got played with. That wasn't Usher. That was a damn bootleg Usher from the Walmart clearance bin. In fact, at certain angles, bro looked more like Neo or R. Kelly than Usher. It's possible that he literally just wanted to take a night off, lie in bed, and still get that multi-million-dollar paycheck, and so he used someone else. Honestly, if he really needed to cover up that badly, he should have just paid Peter Okoye from P Square to stand in for him. He literally looks exactly like him, and Peter got the moves down. Anyway, we all know that in the entertainment industry, artists use lookalikes or dancers to mimic them during fast wardrobe changes or heavy production stunts. We know the game, but acts usually pull those little quick switch tricks at smaller or medium-sized venues, where the lighting is dim and people are further away. But doing a full bait and switch at a massive arena show, where people paid hundreds of dollars for real estate seats, that is absolutely wild. Like Usher really sat up there thinking he's good enough to have a whole decoy running around on the main stage while people paid full price? Or maybe we are all just being delusional here, because we also have people swearing that the person up there was definitely Usher, and this is their argument. Everyone is hunting for 20-year-old Usher, but do y'all know how old this man is? He is pushing 50 years old. He has done multiple world tours, a massive Vegas residency, Super Bowl halftime shows, and thousands of hours of intense choreography over a 30-year career. So of course his behind is sore from all of that. My knees pop when I get out of bed in the morning, and I'm not up there gliding across arenas on roller skates while singing live in key. Y'all wouldn't move the same either or look the same if you'd been carrying the entire male R&B genre on your back since 1997. Also, some people are pointing out that the videos that are making rounds could just be from bad camera angles. I mean, people zoomed in from 300 feet away in the nosebleed section, using 10 times digital zoom on an iPhone that's probably fighting for its life against full stadium laser lights. Given, standard arena lighting with high contrast shadows is going to warp anybody's face. You take a photo of yourself in harsh lighting from a weird side angle right after a workout and tell me if you look like yourself. You'd look like a bootleg version of you too. Plus, when you look at other videos from the same performance, it really looks like Usher. In addition, some guys are saying that the mic was on, and the vocals were definitely Usher's, cause he had those signature riff runs and ad-libs in real time. Usher's tone is very distinct, and if a double was lip-syncing to a track, the mouth movements wouldn't match the live acoustics of an arena mic. But people are saying that the live audio from those clips matches his exact vocal strain. I mean, I get the argument about Usher being almost 50 now, but we have seen his other performances throughout the tour where it was definitively him. That's why everybody immediately screamed, "Clone!" Because when you go from watching a man dance like a sleek, fine-tuned machine on Tuesday to seeing someone looking slightly stiff, wearing a giant hat pulled down to his nose, and moving with suspicious posture on Thursday, you start questioning your own eyesight. And you know what's really funny? Usher actually came out and responded to the rumors, and he was laughing, saying, "Y'all are funny. Clone? They can't clone this. AI ain't that advanced." Guys, notice how he specifically denied being cloned, but he never explicitly denied using a stand-in or a body double? Usher, we already know you have dancers mimicking you in identical wardrobe changes. Just say that and stop insulting people's intelligence. Well, we have people who are still tripping over the situation and saying that if Usher wants to address the public and explain anything right now, he shouldn't be talking about AI or cloning. He should explain what he and the Diddler were doing with Justin Bieber back in the day. Others are also saying that Usher is embarrassed after that lady said he looks wild up close, so he is hiring stand-ins for him until he gets work done on his face. Anyway, like I said, one person who is catching strays in this whole situation is Usher's wife. Y'all know she's backstage at every show, running operations, making sure the wardrobe, security, and kids are set. Imagine the pure confusion in her daily life right now if there's more than one Usher running around backstage. And at the same time, we have people breathing down her neck on social media asking her to confirm or deny whether Usher has a clone. Now, if I'm being honest, Jen has really been through the most in this tour. For instance, every time Usher acts all flirty with women on stage, people keep pointing at his wife. They got married in Vegas, but every time he pulls a crazy stunt on stage, everybody looks at her like, "How are you letting him do this?" And I totally get where people are coming from. See, some of these interactions cross the line from a music performance to straight up disrespect, and people are saying if his wife is fine with him acting like a whole bachelor on stage, she's either completely unbothered or they have an understanding behind the scenes that the public doesn't know about. I mean, there's no way she would just be okay, especially with all the rumors flying around claiming that Usher is hooking up with his fans. And now she has to deal with people telling her to confirm whether Usher has a clone? At this point, Jen deserves a whole medal for surviving this tour. But even if Usher did have a clone, a body double, or a whole secret factory of stunt performers taking over the stage during those high cardio sets, his wife Jen is never going to spill. She is a seasoned music industry executive who knows how non-disclosure agreements and brand protection work. She is also ride or die. So if Mr. Raymond tells her that's his double out there doing the choreo while he rests his knees backstage, that secret is going straight to the vault with her. However, do you genuinely believe Usher used an actual clone, a body double, or stand-in to scam the audience at that show? Or was that just a tired 47-year-old man having an off night under bad stadium lighting? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.